like a Hellcat.
Before we get started, I have a favor. If you enjoy my content and want to see me continue to improve in both quality and size, please check out my Patreon linked in the description. Any amount helps and it is greatly appreciated. There are so many rewards for each level of donation, so go check it out. Now back to the video.
Hey everybody, back to Avenger. Rather unconventional final finale to the Pure Survival Season 3, but I can't open the map. None of the backups work. I really don't know what happened. 1.17 has broken everything. This is still a thing. This is still a thing. So yeah. But the whole goal of this finale was more or less just to explore as like go beyond my furthest point and find a geode and find iron or find copper, whatever. In this video instead, we're just gonna go over everything that was added. So new ore variants for deep slate copper exists as a thing. The previous smelt required ores now drop raw versions of the ores, which you can craft into blocks, which is pretty cool. Copper's here. Turns all these blocks, and they can slowly oxidize. As you can see, these have oxidized, but if you were to use this, you can make it to where they won't change, which is really cool. Copper can also be turned into a whatever this is, lightning rod, which will attract lightning or slash summon lightning bolt. Yeah, does that. Pretty cool. Deep slate. A lot of variants. Regular deep slate on its side. Normal, cobbled, polished brick, cracked brick, tile, cracked tile, chiseled. All the wall types. Yeah. This isn't part of the update. This is a resource pack I have. This up here. Snow. Patterned snow, which I will sink through and slowly freeze if I stay within. So you see the freeze effect around. There are also goats. Goats will try to ram other mobs off, which is quite interesting, but they will instinctively avoid snow. Also babies. They also don't take fall damage? Oh, no, they do. From high enough, they do. They will occasionally jump, though, which is pretty cool. They will attempt to ram mobs. Also, in this video, I'm going to announce that I won't actually be starting Season 4 until Optifine updates for it, because I want to have Optifine for it. Other news, glow squids exist, which I'll show you those right here. They glow. They stop glowing if you hit them, but they can basically be seen in the dark. It's pretty cool. When you kill them, they give you glowing sacks, which can be used for a couple things. One, to make glowing item frames. Two, to make signs glow, which is pretty cool. I don't know why I have that there. That's not yet. Next thing is amethyst and amethyst geodes. This is an amethyst geode. It has amethyst in it. They produce a very little amount of light. Geodes are surrounded by basalt, smooth basalt, and calcite, which are two new decorative blocks, which is pretty cool. On to other decorative blocks. There's now a new equivalent, a new kind of a green-gray look material called tuff right here, which unlike amethyst, unlike andesite, diorite, and granite, it doesn't have any like smooth or polished versions of it, but I'm hoping that it and perhaps basalt and calcite will get some more versions later on, but who knows. But yes, amethyst. It grows out of these budding amethysts. Shards can be turned into that. They have several different growth stages. All these are at max though. And they can be turned into a couple things, including tinted glass, as well as spyglasses. Again, I have a resource pack. This is not what the spyglass actually looks like, but it allows you to zoom in on things. There are a couple achievements that you can get actually by looking at things through it. So yeah. But on to tinted glass. This is basically glass that doesn't allow light through. So while I'm in here, everything in here is entirely dark. If I were to bring a squid in here, he's here, but if I were to put an axolotl in here, he's dark. So yeah. That works. It's pretty neat, honestly. It's like this glow squid glows from distance. Next is dripstone, which is interesting. This is a resource pack too. It comes in dripstone blocks and dripstone spikes. They're not usually 3D, but I have them 3D because of the resource pack. They'll drip water normally, but if you have a lava source above them, they will drip lava, which you can actually collect. So lava is now a renewable resource. On to, yeah, these look like beans, by the way. Corn, beans, and then, I don't know, raw sushi or something like that. I really don't know. But yeah, here's calcite. Here's smooth basalt. You get smooth basalt naturally through the geodes, or you can smelt it. So, either way, your choice. With the update, we will be getting 2 new underground biomes. Dripstone caves and the lush caves, although we didn't really see either in the snapshots, because that is going to be coming in part 2. We did get to see a bit of a glimpse of it, which is pretty cool. But with this dripstone stuff is, of course, what is going to come with the dripstone caves. What the heck? These will come with the lush caves. So these are drip leaves. They will fall if you stand on them for too long, which is pretty cool, honestly. They have a small version which can only actually be grown in moist blocks, so either underwater or on top of clay. There's azalea trees and azalea leaves, which can go up here, as you can see. These will always be connected when they naturally spawn, always be connected to lush caves, which is pretty cool. When they grow, they do create something called rooted dirt, which can be removed with shears. No. That is obviously not how you spell shear. Or, I thought they could. Apparently not. Okay, I'm just stupid. Or maybe bone milling. But they can produce hanging roots, which is pretty cool. You can see these particle effects. They are actually being created by this thing, the spore blossom, which can only be placed on the underside of solid blocks, I'm assuming. But yeah, it just produces particles, which is really cool. We also get these glowberries, which can be eaten, and grow on vines. Just bone meal to make them grow. As you can see here, there's axolotls, which are these new little creatures that will spawn. They have baby versions too. There's 4 main colors, I believe. Like a white, a blue, a yellow, a brown, a pink, a white, a yellow, a brown, and then a very rare bluish purple. They will attack glow squids, and they will also attack anything underwater. They can help you fight guardians. If you can actually like tame them, sorta, by having fish around with you, helping them to fight, stuff like that. And if you help them win a fight, you'll get regeneration having them. You can also get them in buckets, which makes them look really cute. So yeah. Pretty sure you can get babies in it too. Yep. In addition, there's also all of these new candles. These candles actually did not make it to bedrock because they weren't done for some reason. I'm really not 100% sure why. So yeah, these are there. Speaking of things that didn't make it to bedrock, but also didn't make it here, /give. There's a couple things that didn't actually make their way to didn't make it to the final version, which includes the skulk sensor, which is something that reacts to movement, which I'm not really sure why it didn't make it. Probably because there's literally no reason for it to spawn naturally in the world. That might be a possible reason. But then there's also the bundle, which can be used to just keep stuff in it. You can hold various different items in a total stack of 64 in your hands, so you can carry multiple things. I think it'd be most useful for stuff with MBT tags on it, because there's some stuff with MBT tags like different combinations of beehives and chests and stuff like that, or I'm assuming, actually that's something, chests. And then shulker. We're gonna try something. We're gonna It has an MBT value. Can I put these in here? No, I can't. That'd been really cool if I could put them in there. I wonder if I can put a chest in here. I can't put a chest into here. But I can't. That's pretty cool. So I wonder, we're going to test this now. I found a hack. So if you can silk touch a chest, you can carry a bunch of chests with a bunch of items in them. Which means, yeah, that might be why. That might be why it's being removed. Because if it can do that, that means that realistically, we're actually going to test something real quick. We are just gonna fill up. So what's the netherite is the heaviest block in the game technically. So we're just gonna fill this up. I wish these goats would be quiet. And now we do this. Then we just duplicate that. Pretty sure you just heard a goat or a creeper in the air. Now if we just take a couple of these out so it can be something different now, and then take a bunch more out so it can be one final different thing. Now if we get a bundle, forgot, we have to summon it in. That means that we can the amount of items that I have in my inventory right now. Okay, guys, I think we found a way for Steve to carry so much more. Fill up shulkers with as much material as possible. Just fill them all up. Enough that you can fill up 64 chests. Full to the brim with full shulkers. And then put all 64 of them in a bundle. You have all of that. All of that once. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. I'm glad I discovered that. But yeah, it's probably why they didn't make it into the latest or actually didn't make it to the final update. So yeah. We're just gonna go ahead and go all the way down here though so I can showcase what it looks like. There is some other just minor changes that made it this way that are already done with the generation. Or actually they might not be since there's no bigger caves. But mine shafts did and if caves were big enough they would have supports below them of just logs or supports above them of chains. Of course I'm not sure how all of that carried over, but yeah, so this is pretty much Caves and Cliffs Part 1. I really wish that it didn't have to get delayed. I really wish that they wouldn't have been delayed in their production of it, but oh well, life is life. Once again, I won't be starting Season 4 until Optifine comes out for 1.17, but that shouldn't take long. Optifine plus this resource pack plus shaders will make next season look a lot better. Hopefully Optifine can fix this weird issue, all the issues I'm experiencing. But yeah, what do you guys think? Feel free to tell me your opinion in the comment section below. As always, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Follow my social media. Give it a channel. Go score drawings. Supporting me. This is Mental Avenger. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Peace out.